Welcome back to our robot overview. Here's the shooter that you have not seen in depth yet. First, we got this little motor down here, this one. She's destroyed 2 motor controllers already. We have no idea why, but we're figuring that out. This wheel's purpose is to basically pull it from here into the shooter up to the wheels up top so that it can shoot it out. We initially had this motor right here and then just a guiding wheel right here that didn't have a motor, but it was not shooting how we wanted it to, so we went ahead and put on the second motor over here and it shoots perfectly. We also had to replace this motor because Monday the wires got in the way of this little bar right here, and kaplooey, she died. So we had to solder it and fix it and replace that motor. We had to replace the gearbox on the lead screw motor because it was not moving as fast as we wanted it to, so we changed the gearbox to make it move that fast. It moves the shooter up and down to either change the angle of shooting it into the speaker or pushing it into the amplifier over there.
This week the CAD team worked a little bit on trying to come up with hook designs to climb. However, at this point we're just going to be using a climbing kit from AndyMark, so I don't know if that's going to be useful. We also worked on designing the bumpers for our robot, so now we have that in our model and we should be able to make the robot, or the bumpers soon. We already made the robot. We had 2 pieces on our robot that were both supposed to hold the note intake, but we're combining those into one piece so that the note would not catch on anything. Some of the CAD members also did some work on the bridge port, which will also help them to understand better how to make drawings that will be easier for the machinist to use. We designed and machined brackets for our bumpers. On our robot we have an intake with wheels that would pull in the note, and we were worried that the wheels might pop the note up and it would get caught. So the CAD team also designed a plate that will keep the notes down so that they don't get caught in there.
So for programming this week, week 5, we were doing a lot of stuff outside of programming on the computers. Like we wired, tested, and tuned the lead screw. We did some testing for the intake and the shooter, which we now can shoot in the amp and the speaker.
This is week 5 of build. The shooter, we finally got it put together. Now it's working great. So me, Otto, Micah, and Dalton built the stage. It's taller than me and very heavy and cut my arm open. The climber parts have come in and we've been putting them together. It's going pretty successful so far, I would say. Exciting, to say the least.